Hello.
Oh, hi Gordon, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it just dropped out.
No, I said I kept pushing the answer, but it just wouldn't log on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. How's
Uh,
how's things at your end?
no, fine, fine.
Good, good.
Just been busy decorating, trying to desand the doors between the lounge and it's
Oh, have you got the old pine doors?
no, it's oak doors, but it's
Oh,
bloody 20
nice.
layers of paint on it.
Because my first house, it was an old place, and it had the original pine doors and floorboards, and it's nice. You don't get that nowadays.
Yeah,
Um,
this thing has been like painted about 20 times, so it's. I mean, some of the paint must have been put on with a trowel.
oh yeah, I had mine dipped. They dipped it in a huge tank.
Yeah,
Put
with paint stripper on.
that's it.
Yeah, I'll have to do that tomorrow.
Excellent.
I tried sanding them down, but God, Christ
It's
alive.
it's tough, isn't
Yeah,
it?
if I was 20, it'd be all right.
Yeah, good exercise.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I looked at chat I had last night. It was fine, but I think they would find it very hard to grasp the fundamentals of the enormity of what I'm trying to get out.
I think they've got it because they were even talking about doing several interviews
Yeah, because
because there's too much to bring out in just sort of one
oh,
hour.
of course it is. You're talking about banking, the stock exchange. You're
Yeah,
talking about massive corruption where it's linked to political party funding, and most people would never grasp it because it, like they said, it go over their head.
yeah, yeah.
To focus on a simple thing like the alternative investment market, and to specifically identify companies, which I could do, but there's many avenues to follow, and my main hit at the moment is on that Andrea Davison, where we have a court case
Oh, okay. Yeah,
where
yeah.
we're looking to recover assets. Now she is one of the keys to open up a massive political scandal.
I can imagine.
That bitch, but yeah,
I
because
wonder. I
of
wonder if she's safe, Gordon,
oh, I think
knowing all that stuff that she does.
well because I follow specific recovery every day. What I look at is she's got a Twitter account which I follow.
Yeah, yeah.
I log the times that she posts on to give me an idea of roughly where she is.
Oh,
I
good
don't.
idea.
Say again.
That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Time zones. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because obviously if she's on the other side of the world, she wouldn't be awake at certain times. Um, but I'm not going to dwell on that because I know roughly where she is. However, I've been in touch, speaking to somebody in Bangor on Anglesey, who's a reporter,
Okay.
and he spotted one of the stories that I did, or he listened to the radio interview that I did, and he contacted me. Sorry, he contacted Peter Eyre first, and then Peter put him on to me.
Okay.
Obviously, because Peter's in Australia. And so what we've done is I've been communicating with him to sort of guide him into the Ponzi scams that they're running on Anglesey, which is a dangerous subject because I believe that the Pares mine on Anglesey it's being fronted by a Ponzi scam company called Anglesey Mining PLC. That particular Morris shaft is a repository for nuclear waste from the Magnus North
Wow.
uh, decommissioned site. Now, I'm 100% convinced it is because of the people that sunk the shaft with cementation mining who actually work for Sellafield, the nuclear.
Yes, I know Sellafield. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't sink a vertical shaft for 300 meters with offshoot galleries without there being a ventilation shaft, which there's no design for. So, I mean, my mining experience with Goldfield was quite explicit in covering most trades and you know, development on a large scale gold mine, because there was 6,500 staff where I worked.
Wow.
So yeah, not a. There was 700 whites and the rest were black staff.
Yeah, yeah.
So a massive mine, and they were only working at 14 grams a ton to be profitable. They did find visible gold at certain areas, and they just concreted up.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now you've got to understand how gold mines work, and if you don't understand, you've got no idea.
So
of,
basically, if they find too much, they don't want to.
No, what they
dig it
do
out.
is when you're working out the working costs of running the gold mine, what they do is when the gold price is up, they mine the shit. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yeah.
They mine the low reef
Yeah.
recovery when the gold price is up because they're getting a good return on the lower grades. When the gold price is down, all they need to do is open up some of these stopes where there's quite high grades, and so you don't have to work so many hours to recover the same working costs. Do you
Clever.
understand that? And that's the financials of working on a big mine, is to understand how they manipulate the gold price and how they can manipulate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot.
So basically, what you're saying, you think it's too big for UK Column to get their heads around? All
No,
this?
I mean, I had a good chat, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he understood a lot of what I was trying to get across. It's to specifically target certain areas and to do an interview. But I want to do a Skype interview, which they can quite well do on a video podcast.
Yes, because they said to me, "Oh, can you and George come to Plymouth?" And the thing
Yes.
is, George, it's like I like to sort of connect people together. But I mean,
Yeah.
I can't tell UK Column anything. You know, what I'm learning is basically what I'm picking up off of you and George. So
Look,
there's no need for me to get involved. You know.
Yeah, but it's still very good for cross referencing on the safety aspect of both of us being interviewed.
Oh, then that. I totally agree. Then that's fine.
But
Yeah, yeah.
however, I would like the initial contacts to be done on Skype in a podcast and a video cross reference.
Good idea.
So that we can have a conversation where I can give send them documents which then they can log in to the interview to show what I'm talking about.
Excellent. Yeah. That's good.
Is that I don't know these people. I know that they have a strong military background. I don't know who they actually work for, whether it's kosher or not. And I've always worked that way because
Yes.
I know the people that I'm dealing with are not nice people.
Well, I've followed UK Column for years, and I subscribe to they have a paper that comes out every 2 months.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that every MP gets hold of that paper because they want to see they want to
what
see
the
if
other
they're
side is talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And the only reason I got a bit suspicious when Lou Collins never got back to me.
Is it?
And from what I've gathered, they get so many thousands of emails, etc.
Yeah.
And it was only by pure luck that I knew David Noble from We Are Change Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And he knew Nick Green.
Yeah.
And he was good enough to put me in contact with him. And that's, I thought, well, this is a result because they have a huge audience.
Yeah, look, I said that when you specifically target a massive fraud which affects every person in the United Kingdom,
Yeah.
what it needs is somebody of an academic or accounting background to understand how you can steal billions with a pen.
Yeah.
And then to name those people and those companies, which I have done via Peter Ayres' weblog, which is, we stopped doing that 2012. You understand? There were 10 special Pandora's Box series.
I've been looking at those, Gordon. Just
And they're
incredible stuff.
It's a diatribe of communications.
Yeah.
And I'm fed up of speaking to politicians in a correct manner,
Exactly.
treating them like human beings, because they're not. They're shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you get fed up of trying to do it the diplomatic way, I resort to the same form of scripting as in Pandora's Box.
Yes.
I say no disrespect to the people that have university backgrounds, but I got fed up of trying to treat them as normal people, the politicians that I've been dealing with.
Yeah, totally.
But all they're doing is shitting themselves because they know I'm 100% right.
Yeah, totally.
Now, with UK Column, with Nick Green, as I said, I find it very hard to trust people that have their own agenda if I don't research exactly what they're looking at and how they're funded.
Yeah.
Because what you're looking at is UK Column, the British Constitution Group, which is what they're Unlawful Rebellion.
Yeah.
Now, because there's a military background, Nick Green had 26 years in the military. And so what I try to do is try to find out as much as I can so as not to leave myself open to being set up.
Sure. Yeah.
And I hope you respect that, because, as I said, I'm talking about attempting, in my own capacity, attempting to slam the door on them making billions, and they don't like it because they've threatened me before. And when I've named when I've named these people in correspondence, I can show how they do it, how they steal the billions, who steals it, the companies that they work for, and where they launder the money. And so they know that I'm on them 100%. And that's why they're fearful of politicians like David Cameron, because, trust me, he's in it up to his neck.
Of course he is, yeah.
But
Definitely.
Nobody knows where to look. I do.
Exactly.
I know exactly where to look, because in his heyday, when he worked for the Carlton Communication, do you know anything about him?
Yes, I know he was involved with Carlton, but they bought that Carlton for a reason. They wanted to close something down. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So when you look at researching somebody like David Cameron, you have to look at his circle of friends that he operated with.